If I could, I'd really, really, really like to ask those of you who are parents to do something for me. If you have little kids, junior high, high school, I'm going to ask you a question. Would you leave an unlocked closet full of pornography in your home with little kids? Not many of you would. If you have any unrestricted internet access in your home, you've left the largest, most infinite closet the world has ever known that's easier to get into than turning a knob and flipping pages. Right there for your kids. And I want to beg you to shut that down, to put a lock on it. This isn't harmless. 90% of kids 6 years old to 16 years old have viewed pornography. The most Googled word amongst this age group is the word sex. This isn't harmless. It is neurologically damaging our children's sexuality. Almost everyone 35 and younger is growing up with their view of human sexuality getting twisted and turned and perverted, and they're getting enslaved to it during their formative years of life. If you will shut down any and all unmonitored or unrestricted internet access in your home, I promise you 20 years from now, your kid will thank you when they are one of the few who is capable of having healthy, normal sexual intimacy with their spouse. I led our high school kids for 4 years of this church. And I discovered in that time that I couldn't get a single parent to listen to me about this. Every parent thinks their kid's not the one. Their kids don't need regulation, and you're wrong. You're wrong. If I have to get on my knees and beg, I'll beg. If not for you, for the sake of your kids, please do this. If I come back to this text and you were to ask me what to do if someone catches your eye, I would say do the same thing as Job. Job said in Job 31:1, I've made a covenant with my eyes not to look lustfully at a woman. If someone catches your eye, and instead of bouncing your eyes, you allow your eyes to kind of scan the full image, not good. If your eyes aren't happy with the low-res scan and you kind of go back for the full HD download, really not good. Chances are, if you do even that much with someone who catches your eye, you'll end up through that door in your mind and your heart, if nothing else. Lack of eye control paves the way to that door. And then comes step 3. Verse 10 continues, says that the woman came out to meet him, dressed like a prostitute and with crafty intent. Notice that this woman came out specifically targeting him, and she also had sexual desires for him. Now, this is a major part of what makes up step number 3 on the path to that door. It's what I would call chemistry. Chemistry happens between two people for 2 basic reasons. Someone is giving more attention, maybe a little more affection to someone than is normal, and the other person enjoys that. They receives it, they catch on, they enjoy it. Chemistry starts to happen. Amongst younger generations, a lot of this takes place via text message as much as in face-to-face. It doesn't matter. That's chemistry. Again, not a bad thing, it's just chemistry. The second part of this, though, is that when one person has sexual attraction for another, this could be subconscious, they may not be thinking about it, but when it happens, some signals get sent out, as mysterious as they are. When those are perceived and received enjoyably, chemistry really starts to unfold. Chemistry is going to happen. This will happen. But what do you do when chemistry happens? Because chemistry is even more powerful than someone catching your eye. It has the ability to grab a hold of your throat with commanding force. What will you do when chemistry happens? When this happens in your body, a rush of testosterone or estrogen, plus dopamine, norepinephrine, serotonin, and oxytocin explode through your veins, creating a mind-paralyzing amount of indiscretion. And it will happen. It will happen to you. When it does, if you walk away, you're on the right path. If you keep going back to get more time with the person that made you feel that way, you're still on the path that leads to that door.